Mm. Buenos tiempos. Well time. Black Six, what's happening, man? This your boy N1. He done changed the name. It seems like I ain't been live in like 4 or 5 days or something. Real. Get back, get back in my groove. A nice little joint, man. I know how that feel. What caused the name change, End Zone? Was you out there looting and you don't want no connections? Long beard. Ah! What's happening? Ivan the Great. Y'all act like y'all missed me or something. Y'all tapping in hella fast. That's what's up. Man, look. The world is going crazy. Well, maybe not the world, but the urban cities is going crazy right now. The ghetto tripping right now. That anger some peoples. I'm jealous, man. Good times. You know, but shit, boy, was I wrong. They was shutting down freeways and everything, but y'all got to remember, my city, Sacramento, is the capital of California. So anything political, they taking it to the Capitol. We ain't got a White House, so we taking it to the Capitol. And last night, Sacramento got crazy, but it's playing out everywhere. Mm. Nope, I claim mine. If I fart, you gonna hear it. You gonna hear it. You gonna feel it, and you gonna run from it. Because every time like I let go, you gonna be like, death is in the air. You said fuck everything. That's how you feeling on everything. But shit, do it all. You want to live. So I can't bring myself to say fuck everything. Because if you got something to live for, you can't just say them words freely. People that ain't got nothing to live for. This blunt requires intense concentration. So we gonna do. Is it buffering there? We gonna do some educating today. We gonna do some educating today. We going to dirty school. What's the title? Black Wall Street. Black, Black, Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street. Quit playing. Black Wall Street. They only want to like hear half of me. She always tripping. Oh yeah. Well, I got a laptop that you bought me. All right. Because there are some adults that don't know about Black Wall Street. They didn't teach us this in the history books. They didn't teach us this. So, hear me out. The devastation of Black Wall Street. 1. A wave of racial violence destroys an affluent African American community. Seen as a threat to the white-dominated American capitalism. In 1921, Oklahoma's Greenwood District, known as Black Wall Street, one of the most prosperous African American communities in the United States. The most prosperous African communities in the United States. But on May 31st of 1921, a black man named Dick Rowland attempted to rape a white woman, Sarah Pages. The whites in the area refused to wait for the investigative process to play out, sparking 2 days of unprecedented racial violence. 35 city blocks went up in flames. 300 people died. 800 were injured. Y'all hear that? 300 people died. 800 were injured. Defense of the white female virtue was the express motivation for the collective racial violence. So they like, he raped a white woman, so we gonna tear. Accounts don't vary on what happened between Page and Rowland in the elevator of the Drexel building. So some people were saying that shit was a lie anyway. Kind of like Roosevelt. Black and white armed mobs arrived at the courthouse. Scuffles broke out and shots were fired. Since the blacks were outnumbered, they headed back to Greenwood. But the enraged whites were not far behind, looting and burning businesses and homes along the way. 9,000 people became homeless. Now let me explain what was going on in this black metropolis. The black community boasted of banks, hotels, cafes, clothiers, movie theaters, and contemporary home, not to mention luxuries such as indoor plumbing and a remarkable school system that superiorly educated black children. Undoubtedly, less fortunate white neighbors resented the blacks' upper class lifestyle as a result of jealous desire to put progressive, high-achieving African Americans in their place. Basically, they were saying, y'all doing too much. Y'all got y'all all this money and we can't have none, so we gonna burn it. We gonna create a situation, whether it was true or not. We're gonna create a situation and we're gonna put our own stamp on what we want in the confusion. So in the confusion. So I say that to say this. What is we looting for? What is we looting for? Now, if you was doing systematic, if you know the businesses that you know who you affecting, you going out and you getting a person that you want, their business, that's one thing. But when you just messing people's shit up just for no reason, man, come on, man. I ain't gonna sit here and say Haji can get it or Abdul can get it. But at the same time, we've been oppressed for a long time. And a lot of that stuff is coming out. But there's people that don't understand what being oppressed is that's taking part in this looting that got me fucked up. How is you a suburban area white kid driving to the hood or driving to populated areas while the blacks is demonstrating on the side of the road, no justice, no peace on some real shit, but you got people that ain't involved emotionally, spiritually, ain't even affected because they didn't have a good motherfucking life down there making it harder for us. Now, if they was systematic, see, when they came in Black Wall Street, they was burning shit down. They knew exactly what they was doing. They was burning these niggas' businesses down. That's what they was doing. We about to burn them down. It was 9,000 people homeless when they was done. It was 9,000, excuse me, it was 9,000 blacks homeless when they was done pillaging and looting our own the best metropolis that the blacks had going. Because if they would have let Black Wall, oh yeah, not to mention that was the first bombing on U.S. soil. They dropped a bomb on Black Wall Street. If you didn't know, that was the first time that the U.S. dropped a bomb on. Matter of fact, I wrote this in 2005. 2005. I said, so much pain, these white folks want me to change the street lives in my veins. Before my teens was in the game, moms asked for help, all they gave her was SSI. Many months in juvenile hall preparation for prison life. Mickey Finn, the product of pain and life of sin, observed by the eye and hope the egg don't hatch. Want to stiff me like rigor mortis, keep a dog in the back, so I learned to pick up a book. These motherfuckers is lies. Did you know Jesse Jackson set up King to Die? Who built Washington, D.C.? African slaves that worked for pig feet and peanut butter and jelly, barely grasping their significance with no honorable mention. United States applied heat to bin Laden. Seasons change. 40 acres and a mule? Word broke, they lied. They dropped a bomb on Black Wall Street, didn't want us to rise. Cause we the magnificent been held back like 10 slingshots. We been trying to break away like Kunta Kinte and open up shop. You know me, trouble. So let's form like Voltron and burst the hell out this bubble, form the magnificent. Cause that's what we was meant to be. Magnificent. Not killed. Not killed under the hand, under the knee. Not the hand, under the knee. Or somebody you had a prior problem. They trying to loot Ray in Santa Monica. This protesters trying to block it. Man, look, people is mad. Some people is mad, but I think people are mad for different reasons right now. People was already, you gotta remember, they was already protesting, being on lockdown, opening up the country. They was already in protesting, and this was just a way to channel their anger. And channel their anger. All these people that they lost their jobs, that shit trickles down. If mom and dad lose their job, the kids get hungry. Mom and dad lose their job, the kids get hungry. They get tired of eating top ramen every day. And they gonna get out there and they gonna do something. Man, I watched them. Man, y'all seen that shit yesterday. That was Indiana. Tripping. Sacramento, look. In the midst of this confusion, Dirty didn't got a job. I ain't gonna tell y'all where it is, but Dirty didn't got a job. And where I work, 3 police came in. 3 police. And I was able to hear kind of what was going on in Sacramento. I was like, damn. And it's places that's more cracking than Sacramento right now as far as what they tearing up. But in Sacramento, man, they tore up. Man, they tore up Arn Mall. They tore up Arn Mall. I heard they tore up like places on Stockton Boulevard. They was tearing up downtown. They fucked downtown. Man, I heard they burnt like eight to 11 buildings to the ground last night in Sacramento. But there was a funny ass story the police told me. He said they got a Sheiks. Sheiks is like a shoe store, right? Five motherfuckers drove their car through the window, trying to loot the motherfucker. But the police come. When the police, he said when they get there, they trying to all five climb out, crawl out through the hole in the window, and they just waiting for them. Oh, I was weak. I was weak. Yeah, Lawbeard, I got a job. J-O-B. Longbeard got jokes. Longbeard. Hey. When police told me what was going on, I got a little bit of humanity in me. I felt for him. He was like, man, this is the second time. No, he said, this is the third time I didn't have to fill up today. He said, he said, I didn't have to chase people all day long. He said, what can you do when you got mobs of 30 people pulling up, running in and running out within 5 minutes? There's nothing left in the store. And they hitting Walgreens, CVS's, Rite Aids. I was like, oh, that mean they going straight to the pharmacy. Then I was there. Then on top of that, they hitting all the shoe stores. It must be, hey, it's gonna be hella Jordans online. It's gonna be hella Jordans online. Oh, and they hit jewelry. They hit jewelry stores too. And they hit they hit the in Atlanta they hit Icebox. Icebox, they make all the iced out shit. And they said they was taking Rolexes by the handful. By the handful. Shit. If they got handfuls of Rolexes, they got way more than a meal ticket. You can find one Rolex that's a meal ticket. You can find one Rolex that's a meal ticket, so you get about four. That's a ticket. So, man, look, they got help. Man, they will never sell another watch again. I don't know. I was thinking about that too. You know, some pawn shops is getting hit. You know, some pawn shops is getting hit. But check this out though. Once they start hitting gun shops, it's over. Y'all ain't tripping. I be saying shit and that shit be coming. Reason. But watch, when they start hitting pawn shops and gun shops and shit, it's over. It's over. What's gonna happen? I, they said, what's the jewelry gonna do for you? I tell you this, Ivan, one of the most stupidest things I ever did when I was young is broke into a pawn shop and took all the guns. That's one of the most stupidest things I ever did. You know why? Because them the things that led me to getting caught. Now, if I would have got some jewelry, I might have lasted a little longer. I, Gold nuggets, Rolexes, diamonds. I want guns. Man, that was retarded. I seen an article where they said the display rollies were fake. You know what? Guess what I heard? I heard that too. I heard that all the diamonds that they be having, or the smart ones that they be having, are fake. I heard that too. He should say, I need a TV. Look, looting coming to a city near you because they tripping. People tired of seeing other people come up. Little fake shit. Hey, look, y'all want to hear a funny ass story? Cause that shit is done. But I remember, man, I ain't gonna say it was with me, but we broke into a pager shop. We broke into a pager shop. It happened twice. Pager shop. What is a pager? The little beep, the thing that go beep, 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 beep on your waist. Yeah, pager shop. But the first time it happened, I break into a pager shop, thinking it's some pagers and shit up in the motherfucker. I go in there, alarm going off. I grab like 2 boxes of what I thought was brand new pagers. I get to the car. We got pagers. Open the box and it ain't nothing but pager cases. Pager cases. I was pager cases. Then another time, motherfucker went into a pager shop and came out. And man, look, the motherfucker was the boxes we grabbed was bungee cords, like the cords you used to clip onto the pager and then put on bungee cords. What? Oh man, we had took the box to the candy display too. Was eating candy in the G ride. That was retarded though. Got a box. So if a motherfucker hit a pager store, you really, 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 I mean, a jewelry store with fake shit, and you go through all the work, you really, really think you didn't came up. And the next thing you know, you realize you got Fugazi. It's gonna be hella Fugazi shit on the streets. Hella Fugazi. Man, look, they didn't let in Chicago. What you know? They didn't let the animals out the zoo. They didn't let the animals out the zoo. Think I'm playing? No. Nigga, I got pictures. I got pictures of a giraffe walking down the street. I got pictures of a rhino walking down the street. I got pictures of a tiger on the freeway. A kangaroo on the freeway. 6 baby kangaroos in the house. I don't know if that one was real or not. But allegedly, the animals got out the zoo in Chicago. Allegedly. It showed in L.A. Bloods robbing the looters. Man, look, hey, look, y'all forgetting something. Y'all forgetting something. Y'all forgetting what happened in Hurricane Katrina to the looters. Y'all forgot. Let me see, so let me see. YouTube. Let me see if I got an image of what's to come. YouTube, bam. All right, so Hurricane Katrina looters shot. What the hell? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. This is a badger. Hold on. Motherfucker said, I'm calling you from a recorded call because man, I made the mistake and hit the button and they ain't stopped calling me. So he says, "Are you busy? How are you doing today? What's going on with you? I'm about employment. How are you doing right now?" I said, "Busy." Click. So let's see.
lot of activity going on, maybe
Y'all
a
remember
lot of
this.
looting going on at this hour. I want to check in now with my colleague, Melanie Moon, who is on the scene at the Ferguson Police and Fire Station. And Melanie, what is going on there right now?
Well, this is where we were earlier today, where there was the demonstration in front of the police department that turned into a sit-in. It was a very heated demonstration, but it was remained peaceful. The police let them stay in the street. They ended up having a vigil there. And right now, the street is clear. It was blocked for several hours because people were sitting in the street. But again, like I said, it was peaceful. That was down there earlier.
About 7:30, a group of us went down there. It started off peaceful. Started once, once the police arrived, and we were met with them about 5 feet away from each other.
We've got it now. You can see the quick trip.
Their presence in riot gear, by her right now. At that point, that's.
Oh, my bad.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows that there were the two separated.
There are over 1 million Walmart associates doing their best to keep our nation going.
Anyhow,
Keeping us safe. Because while
Hurricane Katrina, they started shooting the looters. Once that starts happening, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. They're either gonna all the way explode, or they're gonna kick back.
Police officers in the shooting deaths of unarmed civilians 6 days after Hurricane Katrina. Begad Shaban reports on the case that has focused national attention on police corruption.
it's going to be all right because justice has been served.
Sherelle Johnson has been waiting 6 years for this day. Her 17-year-old son, James Brissett, was on the Danziger Bridge looking for food when he and 5 other unarmed people were confronted by police. The officers claim they're responding to a report that gunmen were shooting from a bridge. The police opened fire as soon as they arrived. Brissett was shot nearly a dozen times. He and another man were killed. The officers then covered it up, falsified reports, and planted a gun at the scene.
The citizens of this country will not, should not, and we intend that they will never have to fear the individuals who are called upon to protect them.
The bridge shooting became a symbol of police abuse and the chaos following Hurricane Katrina. Ronald Surpass is the new chief of police in New Orleans.
It's clear that our department failed in some critical ways in the post-Katrina environment.
Surpass is now working with the U.S. Justice Department to reform a police force that had become notorious for corruption.
Start getting scared. When the police start getting scared, that's when shit is gonna start happening. And then y'all seen on my page where I showed where the police was like, "Get in the house." They was like, "Wait, what? Get in the house." You heard the police say, "Open up." And they just started busting with the rubber bullets at people that was outside of their house, busting at them to make them go in the house, in the neighborhood. So what you think gonna happen in the places where it's actually going down? We don't know that, but I guarantee you, in behind closed doors, Trump is signing something, giving the police authority to do a little bit more, if not a lot more, than what they've been doing, because what they've been doing ain't working. It ain't working. How you gonna stop a mob of 30 people that pull up and they got full intentions on going in and out this motherfucker? 30 of them. What you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. So just like this, I'm gonna give you an example. We're gonna go back inside for a minute. We're gonna go back inside. So, if a riot breaks out on the yard, if it's a little melee, meaning like it is like 4 on 5, that's a melee. Really, it's a riot, baby riot, but it's a melee, 4 on 5. The police that's on the yard can most likely contain that. So they gonna come, they gonna spray them, cuff them up, resume program maybe. But if it's bigger than that, then they gonna call the police from the other yard, and they gonna come and they gonna back up all the police on that yard or get involved. And if it's bigger than that, then they're gonna call the police from all the yards to come and contain this yard. And if it's bigger than that, then they're gonna call the police from the other prison to come and help contain that. And then if it's bigger than that, then they're gonna call the National Guard. By the time you get to the National Guard, martial law is, but they always have something in play to contain big situations, just like they had something in play to allegedly contain the coronavirus. They got something in play to contain mass rioting too, and it's not gonna be fair. It's not gonna be fair. What's up, Homer? Cheek Buster. Do you think it's right for them to burn down buildings and loot and everything? Earlier in this live, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's right, but it's like if you're gonna do it, know who you affecting. Like you burn down Macy's shit, you already know who that is, and then you gonna do it. But if you just burning shit to burn shit because where I work, the police come in and get coffee and shit and they talk. So I was listening. They was like, man, there was over like 100 cars demolished downtown in Sacramento. 100 cars. So therefore it's like, do you even know who cars? Because they said they was just going down the street. So you don't know who you affecting. But if you know who you affecting and you know what you doing, why you doing, and who you doing it to, man, do that shit. Yeah, it's a good cause, but well, let me say this: it started off as a good cause, but it got lost in translation because what happens is when you got people that have been raised in an age where they demonstrate, just like the 60s, 70s, but they demonstrated this. They was already, like I said, they was already demonstrating about being on lockdown and trying to come off. Because you got a bunch of angry motherfuckers because they was in the house hungry. Mom, dad lost their job. Teenage son hungry. He can't go to mom. He tired of eating top ramen. So he took it to the streets and went out there and got what he got. How he got it. I ain't mad at him. He don't know black folks own Dick's Sporting Goods. He know that. But he also know he been on lockdown and his feet hurt. They talking. It's going down out here in Philly. Hey, man, look, I got other subscribers that's from Philly, and the word is just that. Like, Philly is crazy right now. That's why I'm like, shit, Sacramento crazy, but it's some other places that's really tripping right now. And Philly is at the top of the list. They tripping in Orlando too. Longbeard, keep playing. I'll cut you. I'll cut you, Longbeard. And eat a donut while you bleed. Man, look. All right, let's play. Guess where dirt works. Guess where dirt works. Go. It should always speak to you. I always speak to you. Isha, you know you my sister. You know you my sister. Longbeard, black people don't work at 7-Eleven. Black people do not work at 7-Eleven. Have you ever seen one? Outside of Vegas, I seen black people work at 7-Eleven in Vegas. But outside of Vegas, it get hard in the paint for a black person working at 7-Eleven. What? Shut up. Hold on. Let's see. Who guessed it? Christie Burger. They don't have those in the West Coast. What's racist? No black people at Alright, so I got the picture where I work. Longbeard's been disqualified. Other people gotta guess. What you mean doesn't exist? That's why. No black people in my town, but whites work at McDonald's. Though you never see that. You ever seen a black person work at a Chinese restaurant? Amazon, and they shot me down. They shot me down. They said I was too violent. They said my past was too much. So, remember I said Longbeards didn't count. He got disqualified. So what's it to you? What's it to you? I'm groundbreaking. What? Why is you looking at my food? What? Do not lick your lips at me. What? Come on. Hey, if you do Uber and a vet, you get double money. That's high-end luxury. Don't look away. I know you looking at me. Come here. Show the world your face. Come here. Show the world your face. Now look at the world. Look at the world. She like a lick sniper too. Her breath stank. Say hi. Who got problem with Dirty Nation? Who got problem with Dirty Nation? Who got problem with Dirty Nation? Who? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He said Dirt working retail. Nope. He said I'll Uber and Dusty. Nope. That would be I thought about that too. Agent seen my car at work and tried to buy it from me. I forgot I didn't tell you about that. Asian dude tried to buy my car. Tried to buy Dusty. Told him he was tripping. But he came with 15. He can take him. He was seriously considering it. What's up, network? I could see somebody riding in Dusty and being like, ooh, I like this car. Yeah, let me go on and, scoot over. I showed you where I worked. Longbeard guessed it. Oh, man. I don't know how to work this.
What you know, these are your words. What you know, AT&T. Ooh. They saw something that I emailed from my AT&T address to my personal address, my password list. My password list has some AT&T passwords. Security tapped in to Tina and was like violation, like she violated the code of business conduct. Like they found that. That's a rolling document across all my devices. No matter where I'm logged on, I always pull that up. And because I knew that my assignment was ending, I emailed it to myself so I could wipe it off the laptop. Bam, they saw it. They told her she got her personal information on there, like her credit card numbers, her social security numbers. They named some shit that was on my document.
Damn.
Like they is not play, do not play. And she does the same thing too, so she was kind of like,
All right, y'all. Well, I ran it enough. Dirt like Tommy off of Martin, we would never know. Tell Drina I need my GOT braided. Goatee braided.
I'm weak. Who's talking about how to braid? Why? Because I'm black.
You know damn well that's why Longbeard said that. Because you're black. Because you're black.
If you black and you don't know how to braid, I'm taking your black card.
Yeah, y'all know how to braid. Got black. I showed them the picture and they still couldn't figure out where I work.
The shirt?
Yeah.
The logo is right on it.
I know.
But it is camouflage though. I really couldn't tell either. Okay, what did I do?
What is that?
Huh?
No.
Oh. Right.
They can't figure that out. 7-Eleven. You see that? I done broke the color barrier. I done got past the Hindus. They let me in. No, I'm just playing. That's groundbreaking. 7-Eleven is big stuff. Shout out 7-Eleven. Told Longbeard guessed it on accident. But I told him he had got it wrong. It's a nice shirt. Let me find out Dirk gonna have a dot on his head.
These days you got a table full of pastries.
Shoot, me and 7-Eleven gonna have a good relationship. Good relationship.
Away from the donuts.
Just gotta stay away from the donuts. I'll be all right. I know I work, man. Look, last night I was off 2 Red Bulls and 2.5 cups of the most potentest coffee they had in that thing. I still ain't went to sleep. You see what I'm doing? I'm cleaning my nails. I still ain't went to sleep. But I will in a minute. I will in a minute. I had to get some shit off my damn chest. Dirt wearing a turban. Man, I don't work for them, man. I told you, groundbreaking. They would never let me in. I had to take the long way. But I got in. Better believe it.
Cheap ass pizza.
Man, them pieces is... Well, we ain't got the foods yet. They say after they make enough money, then they'll get the food like the hot dog. Yeah, the blue one, the Coca-Cola one don't work.
What about the microwave? People use a microwave to do food?
Yep. But the microwave is right there by the cigarette, so people was hitting the microwave while they acting like they was digging in the microwave to get their food. They was reaching their arm around the corner and grabbing cigarettes.
What?
Yeah, and all cigarettes, they gonna have like Newports, like right there. Newports and Marlboros right in arm's reach where you can just... Hey, look. somebody, I seen him in the store, right? He was stealing. Dude was stealing, right? I'm like, man. As soon as he hit the door, I'm like, bruh, you gonna put that back? He looked at me and said, put what back? I was like, that thing right there, you gonna put it back? He looked at me and pushed. I was like, shit, what I'm through, shit. I mean, shit, I said something. I said something. What was I supposed to, like, jump over the counter? Man, give me those chips back. I don't know, but shit, man, I'm gonna figure it out. Whatever the guidelines say do, that's what I'm gonna do. And they told me today, in front of the police, ain't nothing worth your life in this store. And I said, right on. Right on.
Your ass back in the morning. Sure. That's what I'm doing.
Energy drinks fuck you off after a while. A lot of my homeboys in the oil field have health problems from them. I miss 7-Eleven and Circle K. He said, hell yeah, you ain't the law. Come on, Dirt, let us hear you say it one time. Thank you for stealing. Come again. Thank you for stealing. Come again. Come again. I really was like, who needs a Quickie Mart? You remember that? Who needs a Quickie Mart? Newports and beer. Man, look. I'm glad I'm in the cuts. I'm in the cuts. Come again. You ever bust a spread in them 7-Eleven microwaves? Nope. I did used to take the Cool Ranch Doritos and put the chili in them with the cheese. I did used to do that, but I ain't never bust no spread out the microwave out the 7-Eleven microwave. All right, y'all, gotta go. It's been real. I'll holler at y'all later. Longbeard.